If you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. Hey guys, it's Dan Greer with Forge. Come at you today for your 5-minute power up. And today we're chatting all about continuing to have forward motion. I'm going to be real honest with you. Right now, I'm actually going to drop off while we're in the middle of this podcast. I'm going to drop off 2 of my books, Grit, Grease, and Grace, Leadership Forged in the Trenches. You can't even see them. They're wrapped up so nice and neat. These ones aren't signed because they were bought off of Amazon. And, while it's okay, I kind of wrestled with that decision a little bit as to do I want to send signed books to everybody? And the truth is that I kind of did want to, but I shouldn't, right? Because then there's no real allure to, flip the thing. There's no allure to getting people to come to your website and buy them directly from you. And so I've got this forged bag and stuff like that I send out, and a couple pins and stuff like that. And I still include the stickers with the Amazon books. Everybody gets some stickers and a bookmark, at least while I have them. And then just try to over deliver, right? But in the middle of all this, okay, I'm moving forward. I'm doing this, but that's not the only thing I'm doing, which is crazy because right now I'm actually in the middle of my second book. And I'm not going to drop anything on you right here about it, but it's going to be all about taking action. And it's all about understanding what false beliefs you have in your head, where they come from, and then how to fight them, and then how to move forward, right? So I kind of was man, what is my favorite book in the world? And of course, we all know it's Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I was man, I love the way he wrote this book. I love the way that it's broken down into parts, and each part has its own meaning. And I thought, man, this is ingenious. And so I'm kind of doing the same thing in this next book, and I want to see how it goes. I want to see how it rolls. I've got tons and tons of compliments off of Grit, Grease, and Grace. This guy literally bought a copy a while ago, and now he's buying 2 more to share. I love that. That's one of my favorite things that happens is people go and they buy more copies. They don't just buy one for themselves. It's so good that they want to share it. And I love that. I love that they're using it for their leaders. And that's just it brings me such joy, right? But see, that's moving forward. That's moving forward, because here's the thing you got to understand is when you move forward, you're taking action. You're doing it. You're doing it scared. You're doing one step at a time. That's what you're doing, right? And then you're not necessarily looking back and going, oh, I totally missed this. You're just saying, what's the next problem I have? How do I solve that problem? How do I get there? How do I fix it? And that's what I really want you to understand. That's what I really want you to realize is you should be moving forward in everything you're doing right now. If you're unhappy in your current career, you should be figuring out, how do I take the next step forward? If that's starting your own business, great. Think about, how do I do that? And then take action. Don't just think about it. Think about it's the first step. Doing something to get there is the next step, right? If you don't want to start your own business and you're just man, I just hate my supervisor, or my leadership sucks, or blah, 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 right? All these excuses of why you want to go somewhere. I get it. I've been there. I've been in those things a million times, right? And I'm sure there's people that say that my leadership sucks because they don't agree with the fact that I don't like to micromanage and I expect you to get stuff done and we hold you accountable. They may not love that. And so I know who to hire now. Anyways, I digress. My point is if you're not happy with where you're at and you don't want to go start your own business, that's great. That's great. Not everybody needs to go start their own business. That's nothing wrong with that. Okay. It's okay to work for somebody else. All right. But I want you to understand, I want you to know that you should be looking for how to better yourself. How do I get to my next step? Right? I'm going to use my brother as an example. He doesn't want to start his own business, but at least right now. I don't know that that's the last time we talked, but he's become the expert in generators and electricity and control for the Caterpillar shop that he works for, the Caterpillar dealership he works for. And he now leads a team of 5 or 6 people, and he can't tell you the last time he actually turned a wrench to do stuff. And that's a great place for him to be. It took him a long time to figure out where he wanted to go. And once he's man, this is what I want to specialize in, then he was able to really kill it. Then he was really able to move to that next level. So that's my thing for you today. Figure out where you want to go, start moving forward. Because if not moving forward, You're moving backwards. When you're moving backwards, you got more of a chance to trip and fall when you walk backwards. Guys, grab a copy of my book or 5 of them. Grit, Grease, and Grace. You can pick it up at gritgreasegrace.com. We'll talk to you later.